Well, here we are with our tiled view, and if I fold this out, I can see that I have taken off most of the quantities. Here there are a few quantities I haven't really looked at, but most of them are taken out. And the next stage is to kind of plan this, and the way to do that would be to click here and go into the schedule planner. And once we've been in the schedule planner, we can go into manage tasks, and we get this manage tasks view up here, or it's called the task manager. You can see it down here, and over here we have the cost planner, and this is the cost planner. We can just open it up again, and we can see everything that we have taken the quantities off for. Obviously, still here. And we have now the opportunity to plan this in the detail we want to plan it in. And the idea now is to go in and do planning in here by manually writing the stuff you want planned. And I would start, for example, with the foundations as the first thing, and then when the foundations is finished, I'll do the slab. And then the idea then is to drag in the quantities in here and put in the hours per unit of measurement for use in calculating the duration. So I'm going to start out by writing the first activity I want to plan as foundations. And with regard to foundations, I want the outer foundations and the inner foundations. So I'm going to write the same here. Outer wall foundations are, of course, strip foundations. You can also call them strip foundations. And inner wall. The level of detail is up to you. And what you write in here gives us a level of detail. So we have here the possibility to write exactly what we have measured. So I'm just going to take top and bottom part here. And enter and bottom part. And as you can see here, you have this warning triangle saying that durations have not been entered with regard to hours of unit, hours per unit of measurement. So we cannot actually calculate any duration yet until we put those hours per, for example, square meter or running meter or whatever. I'm going to mark this and this by holding the control key down. To indicate that they are subordinates to inner wall foundations. So if as I mark now, I'll demote these tasks to inner wall foundations, and you can see it there. And then I will actually mark this and this, holding the control key down, as part of foundations. So we can see that foundations consist of inner wall foundations and outer wall foundations, and inner wall foundations consist of bottom and top part, and then we have the outer wall foundations, which is the regular strip foundation. After I've done the foundations, the next step is to do the slab, and after that the outer walls and inner walls, and then the roof, and then the completions to the outer walls, and then the roofing felt and so on. So I will write these up now. My terrain slab is actually this one, floor construction, and they consist of the floor construction proper, with slab, and then the wet room tiles. So I'm going to write it there. I'm going to write regular floor slab, I think, and then I'm going to write wet room floor. Tiles like that. See, the detailing is up to yourself, and demote these under that. So when the terrain slab is finished, obviously the tiles will come in probably last, but the terrain slab after the terrain slab, we have the outer walls and inner walls. So outer walls and inner walls. And when they're finished, then we have the roof construction. And looking at my roof construction over here, I can see how much detail I want to have in the roof. Well, I certainly want, as part of the roof, I want the trusses. The truss mounting. And then I can put in, for example, the battens. After the battens are put in, I will put in the roof, the plywood roof structure here, and so on. I've not chosen that much detail. I could use all these detailed elements here from my roof structure, but I've just taken a few of them. I've taken like the trusses, the battens, the plywood surface, the underlayer, the top bitumen layer, and the gables. I mean, if I wanted to do it in great detail, I would choose all of these, but I'm not going to do that because of time issues here in this video. So I'm just going to choose these as part of the roof, and I'm going to demote them to the roof structure here. And then you can see I have my roof structure, I have my outer walls and inner walls, and so on. And with regard to the outer walls and inner walls, I need to pull them also in from here, because they are specific measurements that will be pulled in later on. Now I've got the foundations and the terrain and the outer walls, inner walls, and roof. What I need is completions. And looking at the completions, I can choose to plan all of these, but I'm just going to take the large windows, the small windows, and the curtain wall. So I'm going to put them in here. And of course, they are part of the windows. I'm going to demote them to the outer wall completions. And then I'm going to take the inner wall completions, which are the doors. So you can see here, I've got these two doors here. I can actually just do one of them. I'll use the 9M doors. Well, let me just take the other one away. And the 18M door. And indent those two under the completions, inner wall completions, that is. So now I have the things I need planned. So that ends this video right now, because I will get back to the next one where we have to drag in the information.